Stop doing what you're doing and listen up. Today, we're diving into the often overlooked world of West African trade. And let me tell you, things are getting spicy. Just a few months ago, in January 2025, Mali, Niger and Burkina Faso decided to ditch the ECOWAS group chat. It was a messy breakup, fueled by political tensions and a desire for greater autonomy. But hold on, there's more. These three nations didn't just leave, they formed their own club, the Alliance of Sahel States, or AES for those who love a good acronym. Now you might be wondering, what does this have to do with tariffs? Well my friends, everything. This new alliance decided it was time to flex its economic muscles by slapping a 0.5% tariff on goods coming in from their former ECOWAS buddies. That's right, a full 0.5%. This bold move sent shockwaves through the region. Was this the start of a full-blown trade war? Would mangoes become a luxury item? The answer, as with most things in geopolitics, is complicated. Stay tuned for the twists and turns ahead. See, Mali, Niger, and Burkina Faso haven't completely slammed the door on ECOWAS. They're still honoring some of their commitments, like allowing free movement of people and goods. Think of it as an "it's complicated" relationship status. But the tariff is a clear sign that these three nations are serious about charting their own course. They've all experienced military coups in recent years, and are eager to assert their independence from both regional and international influence. The AES is all about solidarity and mutual support. They want to pool their resources, strengthen their economies, and tackle shared challenges like security threats and poverty. And how are they going to fund this ambitious agenda? You guessed it, that little 0.5% tariff. The suspense is real. Now, before you start picturing West African consumers drowning in a sea of import taxes, let's get one thing straight. This tariff isn't about punishing anyone or starting a trade war, it's about funding the AES's grand plans for a brighter future. The revenue generated from this tariff will be directly channeled into various AES initiatives. Think infrastructure projects like shiny new roads and bridges connecting these landlocked nations. Think investments in education and healthcare, because everyone deserves a chance to thrive. Think about bolstering their security forces to combat those pesky extremist groups causing trouble in the region. It's about taking control of their destiny and building a more prosperous future for their people. And who knows, maybe, just maybe, this tariff will become a symbol of their newfound unity and self-reliance. But here's the twist. Certain essential goods might just get an exemption. Imagine the relief for local farmers, artisans, and small businesses. A lifeline amidst the economic changes. These exemptions could be the key to balancing growth and sustainability, ensuring no one is left behind. Calm amongst the chaos, tariff exemptions. Now I know what you're thinking, this all sounds great, but what about those poor consumers? Won't they be the ones stuck footing the bill? And to that I say, fear not, dear viewers. The AES has thought this through. They've cleverly included a bunch of exemptions to ensure this tariff doesn't turn into a burden on ordinary folks. Essential goods like food and medicine? Exempt. Humanitarian aid flowing into the region? Exempt. Transit goods just passing through? You guessed it, exempt. The AES wants to make it crystal clear that this tariff is not about squeezing every last penny out of its citizens. It's about strategic revenue generation, not price gouging. They're aiming for that sweet spot where they can fund their development goals without making everyday life unaffordable. But what lies ahead for the AES in this bold tariff experiment? Only time will tell. Please remember to like, comment, and most importantly subscribe so that you don't miss out on amazing content. Looking ahead, a new dawn for the Sahel. So what does the future hold for the AES and this bold tariff experiment? Only time will tell. Some experts are cautiously optimistic, seeing it as a sign of these nations' growing confidence and commitment to regional integration. Others are more skeptical, worried about potential economic repercussions and further straining ties with ECOWAS. One thing's for sure though, the world is watching. The success or failure of this alliance and its tariff will have ripple effects throughout the region and beyond. It's a high-stakes gamble, but hey, fortune favors the bold, right? And on that surprisingly optimistic note, we'll leave you to ponder the future of West African trade. Until next time, stay informed, stay skeptical, and try not to get caught in any cross-border tariff disputes. Please remember to like, comment, and most importantly, subscribe so that you don't miss out on amazing content.